Hello, good afternoon. Let's get excited about creating an online course. Yes, it's something that I really find really exciting. That's why I'm saying really a lot. Yeah, let's get you excited about creating an online course because let's face it, the last year and a half has been pretty damn crap. Particularly for people who arts and crafts, hospitality. A lot of my artist friends have just been absolutely devastated by all the cancellations and restrictions. We all have, all right? So I'm not here to go on about that. You've all lived your life. You all know what the impact has been. But I want to change that story, okay? And I'm here to help you change your story. Right, so there's been a lot of cancellations, but as people have been forced online, then so many people have changed their habits and have realised that actually they can learn a lot of things online, because that for a long time was the only option. So yes, people can realise they can learn things like embroidery and crafts and quilting and patchwork, as well as a myriad of business things previously. But yeah, people can learn a practical thing online. Whereas before they'd, oh no, I won't be able to do that. I need to go and do it in the person's workshop or whatever, right? So there's been a massive change in habits, and actually, as much as there seems to have been a decline in opportunities, there's been a whole load of new audiences opening up who realise that actually they can do things online, right? So there's whole new audiences waiting for you to share your craft, your business, your coaching, whatever it happens to be. And there's been a lot of people who've launched a business. Again, circumstances have pushed them towards doing it, but there's lots of people who are still in the kind of newbie startup phase. So if you're somebody who has a skill that you can teach online as well, again, you've got another group of a new audience. Loads of new audiences have cropped up. So other audiences in physical locations have diminished, but other new audiences have opened up. So it's very been much a case of doors close and doors open, right? And so maybe you're standing kind of wedged in a door at the moment, wondering, is it going to slam in your face, or can you shove it? Can you push it open and see what's at the other side of that door? All right. So the online education market is booming. I won't bore you with all the statistics. You can go and look that up for yourself. And, you know, I'm not lying, I'm not exaggerating. It's massive. It's massive at the moment and is continuing to grow. And there's no indication that it's going to stop either. So, right. So thinking about creating an online course, maybe it's been mumbling along in the back of your mind. Maybe you've like, oh, there's this, there's that. It's too hard. I don't know what to do. I've got no time, blah, blah, blah. A million stories that you're telling yourself. But yes, there is a lot to think about when you commit to creating an online course, all right? But I want you to get excited about the possibilities before you get dragged down with the whats and ifs and buts and why thoughts. People like me are here to answer all of those whats and ifs and buts and why thoughts, but you've got to get yourself excited, all right, to want to do it. So I'm trying to get you excited. Okay. So let's think about what will be different about your business, or what will be different about your life if you get your course up and running and you're making sales from it, okay? What difference will that make to your life for you to have that extra income that is totally under your control, right? Nobody can cancel it. Nobody can take it away from you. It's entirely down to you. And that possibly is part of the scary thing about it as well. It is down to you, all right? So what can a course do for your life? What extra things could you do with the time that it will deliver to you and the money that it will deliver to you? What are those things that you keep thinking, I wish I had? Can getting a course finally up and running, can it deliver those things that you wished that you had? That's why I'm here to give you a prod and get you excited. All right. So probably one of the main things is having an online course helps you to leverage your time. So you move from delivering and creating something once over and over again, and to doing it, creating it once and selling it over and over again, okay? So you're not using your time up over and over again, doing the same damn thing. So for example, workshops. Yes, people used to like doing their weekend workshops and going to stitch clubs and all those things, right? And then the people who were delivering those lectures and those workshops, you had to hop in your car, pack all your stuff up, drive God knows where, stay somewhere. It took a lot of time, and depending on your family situation, it's really difficult as well to be off on weekends or weekdays, whatever it is. Yeah, it's time intensive. And yes, there was a big scramble to put things on Zoom. Great. People also realised that you can do that sort of thing online as well. But it's the same delivery model. You've just changed the location. Instead of being physically present somewhere, you are still doing it via Zoom. And you're doing it over and over again. So taking the next step and creating a longer course that are on demand, so people can go into a course platform or somewhere, log in and watch those videos over and over again, because they're secure. You're not worried about people kind of passing the videos on to each other, all that kind of thing. They have the issues about, well, shall we record the Zoom? Yeah, it's a minefield, all right? So you're recording your course once. Having a more in-depth course, perhaps, gives people more access to you without you being physically there always. And it depending on how you structure these things, you can obviously create yourself a good old Facebook group or whatever, where people can answer questions as well, because then it's not a time suck, is it? Because they've already paid for your time, right? So as much as you feel as if you have no time, then the thing that takes up all of your time is doing things like the same thing over and over again. The way you create more time is to invest the time into doing something once, and then it's there forever, all right? So yes, there's a lot of questions, and yes, it takes a lot of time. I can make it quicker and easier. People like me, I'm here talking to you, so yeah, I can make it quicker and easier, because that's the whole emphasis of the materials and the course that I have. I'll be explaining about kind of next week, all right? So getting some help from the right person saves you time, okay? It saves you a lot of time. It saves a lot of the brain work and the stress and the overwhelm to have somebody by your side holding your hand and guiding you through the steps. So if you've already spent a huge amount of time already Googling, wondering, kind of spinning your wheels, thinking, oh God, I'd like to do this, but oh, the tech, oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, it's time to invest that time into learning what to do once and for all in a way that is going to help you save time, all right? Time, I've asked this question before. Okay, we all have a certain amount of time. It's our priorities that we put to it. And I'm a self-employed single mum, so I know what it's like to have to do everything. All right, so what do I not do? I don't watch telly for a start off, right? I just don't. I've always got other things to do. And certainly when I'm creating courses, and I've created quite a lot, then that's it, that's my focus. I am focused. And somebody was talking last week about being relentlessly focused. And at the moment, I am relentlessly focused. And that's what it takes to get a course up and running. Relentless focus. All right? I won't lie. And the people who are successful and the people who are there shouting about the kind of millions that they make out of their online courses, they too were relentlessly focused on that objective of spending that time, grabbing that time where they could to get on and get the course created. Anyway, so the thing about creating, I've got some notes. The thing about creating a course as well is, yes, it's an upfront investment in time. And yes, it's an upfront investment in money as well, especially if you're paying somebody like me for a course to learn what to do, right? So you've got an upfront investment in time and in money. It's not a lot of money. and you've probably got the things, a lot of the things that you need already. Okay, and I've got more videos I want to share about how I go about the dreaded techie side of things for people. Okay, so I've got answers for that for you. But the thing about a course is as well to get excited about is then from the money side of things is, I guess, what you would call the unit economics. It's the fact that yes, you've got money to invest, you know, and obviously time is money as well, so your time has a value. You will need perhaps some equipment, or you may have what you want. You can start with what you have, all right, but it soon repays. So for example, just think, if you have 10 people who've paid £50, which is a very small amount for a course, 10 people, £50, that's 500 quid. 10 people at £500, that's 5,000. 10 people at 20 quid. It soon adds up. You don't need thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And if you think about the numbers of people that you have currently kind of got on your list or in your social media world, in your audience, I'm sure you've got more than 10. You've probably got 1,000, 500, however many it is. Yeah? So you can rapidly multiply. And once you've recovered the cost of your initial kind of time, your equipment, then every single sale is pure profit. It's a marvellous business model. Okay? Now, again, that then frees you up. You've got money coming in and you've got time to do other things as well. So it's kind of a gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, that's what I really love it. So yes, you've got your upfront time, you've got some upfront money, you've got a lot of effort, that relentless focus, but it repays that over and over again. And part of the thing that you probably need to just reframe a bit as well is this idea of, oh, well, I want a course, but I'm not very good at marketing. It's part of the job, all right? So if you want to commit to having courses, then part of that job is to also learn how to market it and also learn those skills, all right? But again, in your business will benefit from those as well, because if you can market your course, you can market everything else. And if you market your course well, you might not need to do anything else. Or you can spend time doing your stitching on the things you really, really love to do without getting worried about commissions and things like that, okay? So if you're kind of bogged down going, oh God, I don't know what to charge, people don't want to buy my stuff, everyone's flocking back to all the big stores and the little stores like me, nobody's buying my stuff online, maybe it's time to just change your head a bit and think about the delights of an online course. Right, so anyway, I shan't go on anymore. You've heard enough about this, but really my kind of question for you is, are you willing to try? Are you willing to try? What can you stop doing? What do you need to stop doing to free up so that you can create an investment for the future and think about what your life could be like if you have your course up and running and selling successfully? What would your business and your life look like instead? All right? So the other thing I would say is, with the right help, you can do this. As usual, I'm cheering you on, okay? You can do this. You can change things around or improve things and be doing less work and just do the stitching and art that you like to do rather than what you feel you have to do to try and sell. Okay, right, so just to finish up here, if you've got any questions at all about online courses, how would you find the time, what about the tech, what about the money, anything at all, drop me a message. I'm always very, very happy to answer any questions like that, okay? I'm here to support you. I'm here to cheer you on. And I can't do that if I don't know what help and support it is that you need. Okay, so that's it. Have a think about that and get really excited about the possibilities that having an online course can bring into your business and into your world, into your life. Bye for now. I'll catch you again in another video.